that he was in service. That was the first experience. What they know ark for is quite different. Was quite different from what happened. What they know that ark happened to be something that they use to follow the children of Israel anytime they want to go to war. When they put it in front of them, they conquered. And it's something that God used to defend them. It's a covenant. Now this happened to turn around and kill this man. So, and nobody, well, we agree that it was the commandment of the king. The king commanded it. But some people will say, king, it's better you kill. I'm bringing this thing to my house. If Obed-Edom did not block it, refuse or reject it, the wife will reject it. And that is why we are looking at two key things. And I can tell you that maybe 4, because the 2 have twins, that you need to stand on, that is going to help you in this journey. You come to the areas of the woman at Seraphi. She had an encounter with the man of God. She may not know, we're not told whether she knows him to be a man of God or whether she had been hearing. Don't forget that the man was asked to move from another place to go to meet her. They were not in the same geographical location. It was in a different place entirely. It's just like somebody coming from Ibadan and just come to Lake Port Harcourt here. And the first house he enters is your house. And he said, ma, if you are kind enough to allow him to sit down, you are an extraordinary woman. Am I right? Am I right? Somebody come from Ibadan. They don't know him. If you try it, I think Brother Wale will ask you to. And if you allow this man to sit down, you'll be looking at this man with another eye. So it will take extraordinary, it will take the grace of God for you to give this man water. Because what the word is saying. And as it was in the days, now it is now. So, but the courage of this woman, what gave this woman this courage is what we want to look at tonight. We just look at it briefly, then we continue to look at forever. Then we will begin to talk about divine connection. Bring divine help. So your help must come. If you are able to follow all the line. The world is bad. We need to be careful. That's why the other 2 comes in. After giving him water, as the woman was turning back and said, God, thank you. And don't forget that this woman was under a terrible condition. She was cutting wood. So she wasn't rich. She was poor. So, but 2 things help her. So, the first one, let's go to Acts of Apostles chapter 11, verse 24. Whether you are, whatever assignment, whatever situation you find yourself, hold on to these 4 things. For he was a good man. make sure that you are good. How can we know a good man? How can we know a good man? When you are talking about he must be a good man, he must be a good person. How do we know a man that is good? We are going to look at it. To know a good man, you'll be able to know what comes out of that person. Matthew 12:35. And to know a bad man or a bad woman, you will also know. So try as much as possible to be a good person. Matthew chapter 12 verse 35 says, a good man out of the good treasure of his heart bring forth good things. What is coming out of you? You are in the church. What is coming out of you? You are relating with your brother, your sister. What is coming out of you? Even people that you are to help. What is coming out of you? You are serving. What is coming out of you? Even in your service, what is coming out of you? You want to help people. What is coming out of you? A good man out of the good treasure of the heart bring forth good things. And there is no good man. It is the treasure that is in you that will bring this in your heart, is what we are going to look at. That is what you are going to desire. And he said, of evil man, so that you will also know if you are an evil person. An evil man or evil woman, out of the evil treasure bring forth evil things. So a good is just like orange. See, this orange is not, you bring it out, it's not good. And you say you want to treat that fruit. What you treat is the root. Because if you treat only the fruit there, the root, when another fruit want to come out, it will still be a bad fruit. So it is what the tree, what is in the tree, the treasure that is in the tree, the orange tree, that orange will always produce as the fruit, whether it is good, whether it is sweet, whether it is bitter, whether it is bad. It is what is in you are producing. So what is that good things that will that will produce good things out of you? It's in that 24, which every one of us we want to commit ourselves to get. If you don't have it, there is no way you can do good. Every inclination of man and woman are evil. The woman was able to do it because the good treasure in her was able to bring forth good things. So it was not difficult for her to give all. So when you see someone misbehaving, you see that out of the abundance of heart, that is what the mouth is vomiting. You know that this person, it's what is in her. She can't do more than that, except she asks for what we want to ask for this night. Acts chapter 11 verse 24. And for he was a good man, full of what? The Holy Spirit. That is number one thing. It It was the Holy Spirit that dwells in her, that enabled her to give all. So in your service, you need the Holy Spirit. If Holy Spirit is not there, your relationship with God, you can misbehave anytime. But if you are a man or a woman that will have the Holy Spirit will control you. Jesus Christ told them in Acts chapter 1, verse 8, he said, wait in Jerusalem until you are endued with the Holy Spirit. If you see anyone misbehaving, check that person. Holy Spirit have departed from that person. It's a carnal person. And carnal person can never do anything good because the nature of man is Adamic. An Adamic nature is a nature of sin. Nothing good comes out of Adamic nature. That's why emphasis was laid on you must be born again. Born with water and the Spirit. Let that old man leave you. The old man, once the old man leave you, anything that will be coming out of you will be a good water, a drinkable water. It's not going to be a hot water. There are people that what comes out of them is hot water. People cannot drink it. Whatever comes out of them is not drinkable. They are too hot. So because they lack Holy Spirit, and that is the good treasure that is in them, the good treasure that is in your heart, bring forth the good thing. The Holy Spirit will always be producing. Anytime you want to misbehave, the Holy Spirit will caution you. Jesus Christ said, if you live in me and I live in you. So there is no way you can succeed or we can succeed even in our Christian journey without the Holy Spirit. And that was why Jesus Christ said it is the gift of the Father unto you. It is God inside man. And once the God inside you is no longer there, and the Bible emphasizes, do not grieve this Holy Spirit. Because when you grieve the Holy Spirit and the Holy Spirit depart from you, you are going to misbehave. You are going to do funny things. That is the first one. You must have the Holy Spirit. That is what the church is lacking today. And that is what we are lacking today because we are always on fast lane. Nobody take time to ask. Jesus Christ told them, tarry. Tarry means wait. So people are not waiting for the Holy Spirit. And when you don't wait for Holy Spirit, what happens is that evil spirit will come in. And once evil spirit comes inside you, you become another thing. You become an evil man. That is why the Bible says, and out of the evil treasure, bring forth an evil things. There is no way you can do any good things. Anything good things you are doing it out of by force. And you can't sustain it. But when you see someone that is so consistent in doing good, the Holy Spirit dwells inside that man. And this Holy Spirit we are talking about is not something that you ask for now and you just leave it. It has a measure. Full of the Holy Spirit. He say full of the Holy Spirit. So what is the measure? What is the level of the Holy Spirit in you? The level of the Holy Spirit in you is what will make you to be tolerant. It's what is going to produce the fruit of the Spirit. Joy, love, temperance, long-suffering, meekness, and so forth. But the absence of the Holy Spirit in you makes you to be empty and you become fleshy. Then the work of the flesh will begin to manifest in your life. And the evil things will be coming out of the treasure. The evil that is in you will be coming out. Evil treasure. As we have good treasure, so also we have evil treasure. It will be coming out of you, and it will bring forth evil because it is evil. There is nothing you can do with a container that contains bad water. A container that contains bad water, when you want to get that water, is bad water you are going to bring. Until you throw away the bad water, wash the container, then fill it with good water. That is when you can get a drinkable water. But if you say miracle is going to happen, when you have a container, you have a jerry can, you have water tank that contain bad water, and you want to perform miracle, you want to go there to go and get good water, you are not going to fetch good water. It is bad water you are going to fetch. So until you empty the container, then you fill it with good water, then you can get drinkable water. So if you want good things to come out of you, you must empty your treasure from bad or evil things. Then you fill it with good water, good things. Then good things will start coming out. And that good things is through the Holy Spirit. Here today, you lack Holy Spirit. We are going to pray for it. It's going to sustain you. The Lord told Elijah, he said, I have instructed, I have commanded the woman to sustain you. So the Holy Spirit will sustain you if you allow the Holy Spirit. The woman allowed Elijah, and Elijah allowed the woman. Elijah will have been, though a prophet of God, maybe you see from the spirit realm that the woman was carrying wood. Elijah will have said, Abba, is it this woman that is going to sustain me? No. It required the cooperation of both of them. Then the second one is an of faith. You must have faith. Have faith in God. It is your faith in God that will make impossibility possible. And that is the only way you can unlock every door of impossible. Don't just conclude that it's not going to work. It's going to work. Possibilities are everywhere. The possibility to succeed in life is in you. The woman will have destroyed her life and the life of the son of the child if she didn't have faith. But she had faith. Own first. Obed-Edom also have faith. Both of them, they were all possessed with the Holy Spirit. They were both full with the Holy Spirit. That was why they passed